In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 11, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona versus Stanford. We have a Pac-12 Conference NCAA men's basketball game on Saturday night between the 4th-ranked Arizona Wildcats and the Stanford Cardinal. The Wildcats are a dominant 22-3 right now and are riding a 7-game winning streak after coming off an 85-62 road win on Thursday against the California Golden Bears. The Cardinal are a decent 10-14 this season and are riding a 2-game losing streak after a 69-65 home loss on Thursday against the Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following an against the spread win, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 road games. Stanford is 4-10 against the spread in their last 14 Saturday games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 home games against a team with a winning road record, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600. Arizona comes into this game as one of the best teams in the country and has won by 23, 32, 15, and 23 points in their last 4 games. Stanford has lost 2 games in a row and is near the bottom of the Pac-12 standings this season. When looking at Ken Palm's adjusted efficiency margin this year, there is a massive difference between these programs, as Arizona is 8th in the sport with a plus 22.64 rating thus far, while Stanford is 100th in college basketball with a plus 6.39 rating up to this point. On the defensive side of the floor, there has been a difference in their last 3 games, as the Wildcats are giving up 63 points per game while the Cardinal are allowing 75 points per game in that same 3-game stretch. Arizona has been dominating opponents lately, and I don't see how that changes here. So the Arizona Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Keep in mind that Arizona has delivered at least 84 points over each of their last 4 games. The teams they should be blowing out they are scoring 95 against Washington, 84 against Oregon State, and 85 against California. Stanford is slightly better defensively but likes to slow down the pace, which will not work against the Wildcats. They simply do not have the depth to keep up with Arizona, which should send this game into the 140s. Look for Stanford to score around 64 in this game. They have been held under 65 in each of their last 2 contests, and you should expect them to score between 60 to 64 points in this game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brigham Young University versus Gonzaga. The West Coast Conference will be on display in the state of Washington as the Brigham Young University Cougars travel to take on the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Brigham Young University comes into this matchup with a 16-11 overall record and 6-6 in the West Coast Conference. Gonzaga, meanwhile, is 20-5 overall and with a 9-2 record in the West Coast Conference. Bayou is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games after allowing 90 points or more in their previous game, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 road games against a team with a home winning percentage above .600. Gonzaga is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 1-7-1 against the spread in their last 9 games following an against the spread win, while the under is 6-2 in their last 8 games following a win. You could do worse than pencil in Gonzaga at the betting window down the stretch of this season. Gonzaga has 5 losses on the season, including 2 in conference play, but look like a team that is figuring it out on both ends of the floor. Gonzaga has developed more offensive weapons than Strictly Tim and have looked like a team that can make noise in the tournament with both the team's efficiency and inside-outside game. The Zags are 10-1 at home on the season and defeated Brigham Young University by 1 in early January at Brigham Young University. There is a reason why Gonzaga is one of the best programs in the nation. They have been an elite offensive team that many opponents cannot match up against, and that will be the same with Brigham Young University. Drew Tim should dominate down low as foul Bosni Traore is going to struggle to limit Tim's looks at the rim. The home team is 5-2 against the spread in their last 9 games. It won't be that close in this one, as this is a different, more refined Zags team that will pick apart the Cougars both on the perimeter and in the paint. So the Gonzaga Bulldogs to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Zags offense is hitting its stride in recent weeks. They have scored 80 or more points in 5 of their last 7 games and have the #1 offense in the West Coast Conference. Gonzaga has gone to the over in 4 of its last 5 games and always have a ton of possessions thanks to the ability to protect the basketball. Gonzaga also plays at the 42nd fastest pace of play in the nation. Brigham Young University also plays at an unusually fast pace of play, ranking 38th in the country. The Bulldogs are scoring 86 points per game and play their best at home. This will be an up-and-down affair that will easily push past the game score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. UCLA versus Oregon. A pair of teams from the Pac-12 take the floor looking to earn an important win in the Pacific Northwest. The #7 UCLA Bruins are on the road as they travel to face the Oregon Ducks Saturday night. UCLA was in action on the road Thursday night as they took on Oregon State, earning a 62-47 victory, covering the line as a 14.5-point favorite. Oregon hosted USC at home Thursday night in their previous contest and rolled to a 78-60 win to cover the line as a 5-point favorite. In the all-time series between the schools, the Bruins own a 91-39 advantage. That includes a 65-56 home victory in the first meeting on this season on December 4, 2022, snapping Oregon's 4-game win streak in the series. The Bruins are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following a straight-up win. The Ducks are 3-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 10-3 in Bruins' last 13 overall. The over is 5-2 in Ducks' last 7 home games. The UCLA Bruins should be favored for obvious reasons, and a beatdown wouldn't be surprising. However, Oregon is playing its best ball of the season, and that crowd is no joke. It's still a tough venue to play. If there was a game to improve Oregon's resume and give it a fighting chance down the home stretch, this is it. Odds makers are showing the Ducks respect, so the Oregon Ducks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These offenses have been doing incredibly well recently as UCLA is scoring 69 points in their last 3 games while Oregon is averaging 74 points in their previous 5 games. These teams have been doing incredibly well at grabbing offensive rebounds throughout the season as the Bruins are 34th in the nation with 10.5 offensive rebounds per game while the Ducks are currently 94th in the sport with 9.4 offensive rebounds per game as well. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.